children want the same things we want: to laugh, to be entertained, to be challenged, and delighted. And that is exactly what Bookworm Reading Competition is offering them. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Today is Eviction. Pick up your phone, dial *365 *366 hash, followed by your favorite reader's code. And as usual, we have our phenomenal kid, whatever. Thank you. Here with us, and he will help affirm the reading of our contestant.
And my name is FM. The program, ladies and gentlemen, is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consultant, powered by the Media 7 group of companies, Ghana's #1 leading 3-in-1 broadcast and communication platform service provider. Media 7 says they offer you a TV and radio channel within 24 hours on your satellite broadcast platform, digital terrestrial broadcast platform, and then on global online broadcast platform. Call 0240 100 100 for your instant TV or radio channel.
And we are supported by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell beverages. Just grab a bottle of Bell Cola, Bell Squeezed, Apella, Bell Modest, also Tamarinda, what the local people call Samia, Big Boss Energy Drink, and Bell Aqua Active formulated vitamin water. That is very helpful for sportsmen. For bulk purchases, call 0544335800.
The program is also sponsored by Doxa Open University. Now you are home, you are searching for the school that will give you 100% detailed practical education in multimedia, technology, and communication. Then look no further than Doxa Open University. Call 0202 500 500, 0202 500 500. Enroll for programs such as DTT and satellite engineering, journalism and communication studies, drone media technology, among others, and enjoy benefits such as 50% discount off your first year tuition fee. What are you waiting for? First of its kind, 0202 500 500. Doxa OU, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
Just as Doxa is perfecting tomorrow's media today, we are supported by CrossGuide Event for the best of event planning, being decor, catering services, audio and visual services, hampers and all. Please call 0264 924 994. And do not forget to visit our social media handles. On Facebook is Bookworm Ghana, Instagram is onebook_wormgh, and YouTube is BookwormGH. Hey, do not forget to subscribe.
Indeed, you need to subscribe to the page on YouTube.
Yes, they have to.
The moment we post, you get it. So if you don't even get the opportunity to watch it live on TV as we are doing, you can at any point in time visit our social media handles, and then you are good to go. Naya,
FM.
It's another day.
Yes, and a beautiful day, of course.
Yeah. And I'm sure today is really, really going to be tough because we are progressing from the quarterfinals to the semifinals of the competition. What are you expecting?
I'm just begging them, nobody should cry today. We are begging you, please.
Naya, this is the toughest of all.
Yes,
today. If you look at the whole thing.
They just don't have to cry. I don't like seeing them crying, so they don't have to cry today.
Well, then viewers at home, you need to do one thing. All you need to do is to download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to polls, you select Bookworm for Kids show, tap on your favorite reader's picture, and vote as many as you can, or on all networks here in Ghana. *365 *366 and then you are good to go. Today's Eviction, and I'm sure you are ready to do the needful thing. We take a break, and when we are back, the show continues. Don't
You're welcome back from that quick video. This is the Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. If you just join us, you are at the right place. And FM, are you ready today?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ever ready. Like today, I'm ready.
You're ready to evict?
No.
What are you ready to do?
To run the show.
Okay.
Naya, you won't problem for me. Like, I don't know what's been happening with you this month. This 2021, you are not nice to me.
I told you from the beginning that I'm not going to support your evil ways. So
really?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so you are the reason why Janina looks at me in a certain way, eh?
Our judges are waiting.
Okay, so it's time to introduce our judges to you, ladies and gentlemen. Our judge one, Mr. Evans Adisi. And joining us for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I like this one so much. Like,
you like him?
Yeah.
Like for real?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then let us know.
He's a good man, though. So yeah.
Let us know your man.
He's a problem solver.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's
ladies
nice
and gentlemen, show some love for Mr. Kelvin
Malo.
Yeah. Welcome, judges.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. DC, how was the week?
Charlie, great. You know, when I see Kevin wave his hand like that, I don't miss Ghana. but
this is Bookworm.
Bookworm, yeah.
This is Bookworm Ghana. Yes.
Charlie, we'll try our best today.
All right.
Today. Yeah.
Mr. Malo, welcome to the show.
Thank you, FM. You're looking good as well as Naya.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your first time, what do you expect from the kids?
We are at a critical stage, so our kids have done well so far getting to the stage. Today's eviction, we hope they come prepared and deliver so that the best will proceed to the next stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And viewers, you're reminded that we are still doing teleprompting.
Today, yes, teleprompting.
They started last week. It wasn't that, but I'm sure today they might have done the homework at home.
Yeah.
Everything is in point and they are ready to deliver.
I'm sure they are. I'm so sure they are. Let's go for our nominees.
Yeah, so while we go for our nominees, I'm sure I will need some Belacqua. What are you taking?
Bell Cola.
Take Tamarinda.
Oh, I said I want Bell Cola.
Okay, no
All
problem.
right, sure.
So if you are home, you can also enjoy some Bell Cola, Belmont, Belacqua,
Bell
Tamarinda.
Squeeze, yes.
What are you waiting for? And you're looking for that school, then it is Doxa Open University. If you are home and you want to own your own TV or radio channel, then it is Media 7 group of companies. You want canopies and chairs?
Crossgate
Event. It's time to introduce our nominees for the lower primary category.
Here are our top 3 nominees for Best Reader for Week 10 of Bookworm. For the lower primary category, we have Aram Abra Anko.
Child abuse. Child abuse happens when someone caring for a child hurts a child's feelings or body. It can happen to boys or girls in any family. Often, hurt feelings, emotional trauma last long after a hurt body has healed.
Domina Ajimain Brine.
Child abuse. Child abuse happens when someone caring for a child hurts a child's feelings or body. It can happen to boys or girls in many families. Often, hurting feelings or emotional trauma lasts long after a hurt body has healed.
Jehopel Aram.
Child abuse. Child abuse happens when someone caring for a child hurts a child's feelings or body. It can happen to boys or girls in any family. Often hurt feelings or emotional.
All right, so we have our final 3 nominees for the lower primary category in the person of Domina Brine. We have Jehupel and we have Aram Ajua Anku. They made it through to the final 3 for the lower primary category. I always say that it is out of their reading, the scores that they gathered from the judges, and then your vote that will qualify an individual into this stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, to announce our best reader for the lower primary category, show some love for Ejram Ajua Anku and Judge Evans who do the presentation for us. So congratulations to you, Ejram Ajua Anku, for winning the best reader for the lower primary category. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Jehupel and Domina Bryan, for making it through to this final 3. And then you get some drinks from Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Thank you so much, Judge Evans. And I'm sure after this, then it's time to start the ball rolling. Are you voting? Star 365, star 366 # and then you proceed to your favorite reader's code and vote as many as you can. All you need to do is to download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to post, you select Bookworm for Kids show, tap on your favorite reader's picture and vote as many as you can. Remember, today we are still doing the teleprompting, and I'm sure our lower primary category will be reading from the geographical location here in Ghana. So if you're home and you want to know the geographical location in Ghana, then you are on the right channel. This is what you need to know. This is Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Our first reader for the lower primary category is Domina Bryan.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Brian Ajimain Domina, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Starting the competition for us today is Domina Ajman Brian. Domina, do you know we are reading from the prompter today as well?
Yes.
And you're ready for that?
Yes.
Read for us then.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a land of mass 23 and 8,350 Guinea and Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it a warm climate and has an Atlantic coastline that stretches 560 kilometers, 350 miles on the Gulf of Guinea in Atlantic Ocean to its south. It lies between latitudes 4 degrees 45 north and 11 degrees north. Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the Earth's geographical coordinates than any other country. Ghana, through the actual center, is located in the Atlantic Ocean, approximately 614 kilometers off the southeast coast of Ghana. Lands of forest dominate Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest coast of Ghana and on the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean for about 320 kilometers, 200 miles, and eastward of a maximum of about 270 kilometers, 170 miles, with the Kingdom of Ashanti or the southern part of Ghana being a primary location for mining of industrial minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Volta, which is the world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Hyperclinic, Bobowasi Island on the South Atlantic Ocean coast of Ghana.
And Domina, it's done. George Kelvin, your comment, please.
Domina,
Yes, Uncle.
hope you're good.
Yes, please.
Okay, you did well. You tried catching up with some of the paragraphs, so far you did well. But at this stage, you should maximize your speed and make sure you can catch up with the words before the roll of the screen. But well done.
Okay, thank you.
Well done, Domina. To vote for him, dial star 365 star 366 hash. His short code is BW32. We are going for Pearl Ayuram.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Aaron Peljehu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Thank you. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
I have with me now Pearl Ayuram. Pearl, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm okay. Are you ready?
Yes,
Reading from the prompter, you know?
Yes.
All right. Pearl is ready, please.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a landmass of 2 kilometers square. Ghana is bordered by the Ivory Coast in the west, Burkina Faso in the north, Togo in the east, the Gulf of Guinea and Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it a warm climate and has an Atlantic coastline that stretches 560. It lies between latitudes 4.14 5/9 and 11.9. Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the Earth is geographical coordinates than any other country, even though the actual center is located in the Atlantic Ocean. Approximately 614 grassland mixed with south coastal shrublands and forests dominate Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest coast of Ghana, Atlantic Ocean for about 320. Ghana Ghana being a primary location for mining and of industry, minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Vata, which is the world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Island and Bobowasi Island on the Atlantic Ocean of Ghana.
Well done, George Evans.
Hey, Ram,
Yes, Uncle.
you've done quite well. You've missed some few paragraphs, which I expect you to speed up. So next time, make sure you speed up. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yes. Apart from that, you missed some few words. Atlantic. Yes, and I think you missed approximately. Is that okay? All right. So come stronger next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
To see her next time, pick up your phone and dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW34. Edukweku Nathan is our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Nathan Kwekwedu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Edukweku Nathan here with me. How are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
You sure?
Yes, please.
Ready?
Yes.
He's ready, please.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a land mass of 2,000. Ghana is bordered by Ivory Coast in the west, Burkina Faso in the north. Ghana is located only a few degrees on the north equator, therefore giving it a warm climate and has an Atlantic coastline. It lies between latitudes 4 degrees 5 north and 11 degrees north. Ghana is geographical closer to the center of Earth. Geographical coordinates than any other country, even though the actual center is located in the Atlantic Ocean. 19. The grassland mixed with south coastal scrublands and forests dominate Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest of Ghana of coast. Ashanti, or the southern part of Ghana, being a primary location for mining of industry, minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfall, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Volta, which is the world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Island and Bobowase Island on the south ocean of Ghana.
Okay. Judge Kel, he's ready.
Nathan, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Okay. Today your composure is a bit down, and then your pronunciations are not right on point. You don't finish pronouncing a word like minerals. Okay, so you pay attention and pronounce the words accordingly. Nonetheless, you were fluent a bit, and then you missed some of the paragraphs. This is your second time doing prompting, so you should be up to speed. You should follow up before the words get off the screen. Nonetheless, you did well.
Nonetheless, he did well. To vote for him, dial star 365 star 366 hash. His short code is BW36. Going for Jessica Dansobwatsima.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Jessica Boatsma Danso, a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Jessie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm okay, thank you. Ready to read?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Jessica is ready.
Geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of the Western Africa, spanning a landmass of 238,530 in the east and the Gulf of Guinea at Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it a warm climate and has it lies between latitudes 4°45 north and 11° north. Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the earth. Geographical coordinates that the Gulf of Guinea. Grassland mixed with south coastal shrubs, lands and forests dominate Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest coast of Ghana on the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean for 320 kilometers, into brackets 200 miles, and minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Volta, which is world's largest artificial lake. Dodi is in island and Bobo was is coast of Ghana.
Jessica. Judge Evans, Jessica is done, please.
I heard something like boo-boo. And Jessica, you've done so well today. Clap for yourself. I'm so happy for you. And you missed some few words. Okay. So let's look at them. Equator. And then center. You missed coordinate as well. Coordinate. Yes, and then miles. But this week, in fact, you are super. Thank you very much for coming, okay?
Okay.
All right.
To vote for Jessica, dial *365 *366#. Her short code is BW37. Today's eviction, please pick up your phone and vote as many as you can. Brought to you by Doxa Open University, Media 7 Platform, Crossgate Event, and Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Do not forget to grab a bottle. We go for a reader. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. You're still live on Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. The program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 group of companies. We are supported by Crossgate Event and sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages and Doxa Open University. Our next reader is Lodina Jenfi.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Lodina Nanaya Jenfi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, live tomorrow.
And I have with me here Lodina Jenfi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and how about you?
I'm good too. I'm sure you are ready for today.
Yes, please.
You are reading from the prompter.
Yes,
okay?
please.
So if you're ready, let's start.
The geographical locations of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of Western Africa, spanning the land of mass of 238,535 kilometers square. Ghana is bordered to the Ivory Coast of the West, Burkina Faso in north, Togo. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of equator, therefore giving it a warm climate, and has been Atlantic coastline that stretches 560. It lies between latitude 4°405 north, and Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the earth. Geographical coordinates that any other country, even through the actual center, is located in the Atlantic Ocean, approximately Grassland mixed with south coastal shrubland and forest dominates Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest coast of Ghana on the Gulf of Guinea. Ashanti, or the southern part of Ghana, being a primary location for mining and industrial minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Volta, which is world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Island, and Bobawas ocean coast of Ghana.
Thank you so much, Lorena Jemfi. Judge Kelvin, comments.
Lorena Jemfi,
Yes, Uncle.
well done.
Thank you.
Your confidence was on point today, and then your composure, but your pronunciations, you had few challenges. Words like equator, though, approximately, timber, you missed them. So you take note of your pronunciations as we go on. Well done.
Thank you.
If you want to see Lordina in the semi-finals of the competition, all you need to do is to dial *365 *366# and then you proceed to her code BW38 on all networks, or download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to polls, you select Bookworm for Kids show, you tap on her picture and vote as many as you can. Our next reader is Hadassah Sechi.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Hadassah from Amonu State, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow.
Hadassah Sechi, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, go.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a landmass of Burkina Faso in the north, Togo in the east, and the Gulf of Guinea and Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it a warm climate, and has an Atlantic coastal. It lies between latitudes. Meridian passes through Ghana, specifically through the industrial port town of Tema. Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the Earth's geographical coordinates than any other country, even though the actual center is grassland mixed with south coastal shrublands and forests dominates Ghana, with forests extending northward from the southwest coast of Ghana on the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean for 320 kilometers, with the Kingdom of Ashanti, or the southern part of Ghana, being a primary location for mining of industrial minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfall, low hill, island on the South Atlantic Ocean coast of Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you to you too. Judge Evans, your comments.
Hadassah,
Yes, Uncle.
you are better this week. And that means you have gone home to practice well.
Thank
Is that
you.
okay? That's good. But you missed some few words. Let's go through them. Is that okay?
Okay.
Climate.
Climate.
Yes. Latitude. And then minerals. Is that okay?
Okay.
But you make sure you speed up again. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, to make sure she progresses to the semi-finals of the competition, all you need to do is to dial *365 *366# and then you proceed to her code BW39. Christiana Utputi is ready for us.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Christiana Utputi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow.
Christy, you are welcome.
Thank you.
And I hope you are good.
Yes, please.
All right, we are ready for you. You can start.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean, the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a land mass of 38,050. Gulf of Guinea and Atlantic Ocean in south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it warm climate and has an it lies between latitudes and 1 point. Ghana is geographically closer to the center of the Earth's geographically coordinates that any other country, even though the aquatic center is located. Ghana on the Gulf of Guinea. Grasslands mixed with south coastal sub-lands and forests dominate the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean, about kilometers. Ashanti, or the eastern part of Ghana, being a primary location for mining of industrial minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, water flows as Lake Volta, Bosue Island, and Atlantic Ocean.
Your time is up. I'm sure Judge Calvin is ready to give his comments.
Yes, Christiana.
Yes, sir.
Today, I think it's your second time, so by now you should be up to speed. Your fluency wasn't there today. You were missing a lot of words, including equator, latitudes, coordinates. It says Ashanti or southern, not Ashanti or eastern. So pay attention to the words and keep up. Thank you very much.
Okay.
If you want her in the semi-finals, then star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW41. Aram Ajwa Anku is our next reader.
My name is Aram Ajwa Anku, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
So we have our best reader with us. Aram, how you doing?
I'm fine.
And congratulations on your award. Your first time, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're ready to take it again from today, or?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a land mass of 238,535 kilometers square. Ghana is bordered by the Ivory Coast in the west, Burkina Faso in the north, Togo in the east, and the Gulf of Guinea in the and Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator, therefore giving it a warm climate, and has an Atlantic coastline that stretches Gulf of Guinea in Atlantic Ocean to its south. It lies between latitude 4 degrees 45 specifically through the industrial port of Ghana is geographically closer to the center of Earth's geographical. The approximately 650 grassland mixed with south coastal shrublands and forested dominate Ghana, with forests extending Atlantic Ocean for about 320 kilometers and eastward for a maximum of about 270 Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes such as Lake Volta, which is the world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Island and Bobawai Island on the South Atlantic Ocean coast of Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayram Majua Anku. Mr. Evans.
Aram,
Yes.
you've done so well. Is that okay?
Okay.
But you see, when you are reading and you miss a line, you quickly jump to the next paragraph. So you save yourself the troubles of, hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, so next time you miss a line or you miss a paragraph, jump to the next paragraph. Is that
Okay.
okay? So they can beat time. Okay? But I've
Okay.
done well. Okay? All right.
Okay.
To keep Ayram in the competition and see her next week, then star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW42. Our next reader is Prince Aite.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Prince Boatinaiti, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Prince, you are welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you are fine.
Yes, please.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
The geographical location of Ghana. Ghana, officially the Republic of Ghana, is a country along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the sub-region of West Africa, spanning a landmass of 235 kilometers square. Ghana is bordered by the Ivory Coast in the west, Burkina Faso in the north, Togo in the east, and the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in the south. Ghana is located only a few degrees north of the equator. Therefore, Ghana, giving it a warm climate, and has an Atlantic coastline that stretches 560 kilometers. Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean to the east-south. It lies between longitude 4 degrees 44 meridian, passes through Ghana, specifically through the industrial. Ghana is geographically center on geographically and any other country, the Atlantic Ocean, southeast coast of Ghana on the Gulf of Guinea. Grasslands with south coastal shrubs, land and forests dominating Ghana. Extending southwest coast, the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean for about 270 kilometers. Miles with the Kingdom of Ashanti south for mining and industrial minerals and timber. Ghana encompasses plains, waterfalls, low hills, rivers, lakes, such as Lake Volta, which is the world's largest artificial lake, Dodi Island and Bobawai Island in the Atlantic Ocean.
Time up for you, Prince. Judge Kelvin.
Prince,
Yes, please.
well done.
Thank you.
Today you were able to catch up with pronouncing some of the words rightly.
Okay.
Just that you missed some of your paragraphs. So
Okay.
going on, you'll be doing much of these. So pay attention, follow the words as they scroll up the screen. Okay?
Okay.
Well done.
To keep Prince in the competition, all you need to do is to download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to polls, you select Bookworm for Kids show, you tap on his picture to vote as many as you can. We are done with the lower primary category. But guess what? It's time for the Eviction. We take a break, and when we are back, I'm sure Naya is also ready to give us our list. We'll be back right after this.
Oh la la. The time is up for eviction. Before the show, we told you today's eviction, so you need to vote as many as you can for your best reader. And if you did not do that, know that your reader is going home today. Contestants, please join me if you hear your name. Aram Anko, please join me. Prince Urel, Christiana Utputi, Domina Brian, and Edu Kweku Nathan. I have my 5 contestants here with me. Are you guys okay? You're feeling good? Who is going home? None of you. Someone must leave. So who is going? Just volunteer. Who is going home? Not you, then who? I have 5 contestants here with me, and surprising enough, just one made it. 4 of them going home. So who made it? Hands up, who made it? I said 1 and almost 3. See. Okay, none wants to go home, but it's a must that some of them leaves us today. A step forward if you hear your name. Aram, a step forward. Domina, a step forward. 2, 3. But just one made it. So, Aram made it. Aram, you are saved. You can go backstage. So I said 4 is going home, and I have 4 of them standing right here with me. Surprisingly enough, my producer is talking to me. She's saying, try something. I can't do anything. I've done my best. Judges did, yes. They read well. So you were supposed to vote for them, which you did not do just that. So these 4 will join you home. So next time, if you have anyone here you want to vote for or you like, you pick your phone and vote as many as you can. Guys, are you leaving us or you want to stay? You want to stay? You are going home. Or you want to stay? You want to stay? Okay, then let me do something. Let me do some magic, okay? Domina said do something. So definitely I have to do something. Prince Uriel, Domina Brian, Prince Uriel, Domina Brian, saved. You guys can leave us. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have Christina and Edu Kweku Nathan. Edu Kweku Nathan and Christina. Edu Kweku Nathan, you are saved. Christina, I'm sorry to tell you that you're leaving us today. Thank you. Please, you can leave us. Judge Kelvin, can you please present her award to her for participating in Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2? She has really done well coming this far. Congratulations, girl. You've done so well. Judge Kelvin, please join us and present her award to her, brought to you by Doxa Open University Media 7 Platform, Crossgate Event, and Bookworm Industries. Judge Kelvin is coming to present Christiana Utputi's award to her for participating in Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. He's telling her, well done, congratulations, well done. And that is from Bookworm Industries. A very big thank you to our sponsors. FM will be back with the next batch.
Thank you so much, Naya. So we continue on with the eviction for the lower primary category. If you hear your name, you join me on stage. Lordina Jenfi. Jessica Danso. Hadassa Sechi. And Jehu Pearl. So these are our final 4 for the lower primary category. And 1 will say goodbye to us. If you hear your name, a step forward. Hadassa Sechi. Lordina Jenfi. Okay, yeah, thank you. 2 in front, 2 at the back. Which group qualifies? All right, Jehupe, a step forward. Lordina, please take a step backwards. Lordina, thank you. I have to say, Hadassah Sechi and Jehupel, you have qualified to the next round of the competition, all the way into the semi-final. So you can go backstage. Thank you so much. You can go backstage. Lordina and Jessica, please give a space. Jessica, to your right. Thank you. To your right. To your right a bit again, Jessica. Thank you so much. The public voted. You came from week 1 all the way to the final day of the quarterfinals. That is week 10. You did your best. The judges gave their scores. On this note, I have to say, the person saying goodbye to us between Lordina and Jessica is Jessica Danso Boatima. This is where we say goodbye to you. Lordina, you've qualified to the next round of the competition. You can go backstage. Judge Evans, please do the honor of presenting Jessica's certificate to her. Jessica, we appreciate you. You've done so well. Congratulations. This is not the end of you, but this is where we say goodbye at Bookworm reading competition. Please present her drink to her. Don't cry much, Jessica. You've done so well. You are still a winner, even though you are leaving us today. We ask you to vote all networks in Ghana. It is *365 *366#, and then you proceed to your favorite readers code and vote as many as you can. The program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consultant, powered by the Media 7 group of companies. We are sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages, and also sponsored by Doxa Open University. Doxa says they perfect tomorrow's media today. We are supported by CrossGates event. This is the quarterfinals of Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2, and we are just done with the lower primary category. It's time for the upper primary. Thank you so much, and it is goodbye for Jessica and Christiana Utputi. Tick tock, the clock is ticking. We are done with the lower primary. It's time for upper primary to start their reading, but before they do that, we need to give awards to our best reader for last week. And the nominees are...
Here are our top 3 nominees for Best Reader for week 10 of Bookworm. For the upper primary category, we have Kasmira Tete.
Climate refers to the average weather conditions of a place, studied over a long period of time, usually 30 years, which includes temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, and precipitation.
Annabelle Smith Yeboah.
Climate refers to the average weather conditions of a place studied over a long period of time, usually 30 years, which includes temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, and precipitation.
And Inshira Inyan.
Climate refers to the average weather conditions of a place studied over a long period of time, usually 30 years, which includes temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, wind, and precipitation. Ghana has a tropical climate with 2 main seasons, the hot and dry season.
We have the nominees here, Kasmira Tete, Inshira Enyan, and Annabelle Smith. Yeboah, congratulations. You've really done well. Okay, so per your performances, judges' score, and the public vote, our best reader goes to Kasmira Tete. So Judge Kel will come straight to the studio and present her award to her. We have Judge Kel here presenting Kasmira's award to her for winning the Best Readers Award. Congratulations, and we have drinks from Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Congratulations to you all. Good job done. We will go for our first reader, and he is James Dogley.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is James Dogley, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Standing on my right now is James Dogley. James, are you ready?
Yes.
James is ready, please.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Addo farewell, commandant, charismatic energy, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghanaian politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt to request the NCOs and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFSC, headed by Flight LT Jerry John Rawlings, thereafter JJ to the Sandra to Ghana. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless of office and of the early lifelong enemies all the same time. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Konadu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest of continuing his public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you and will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you, James Dogley. Judge Evans, comments, please.
James Dogley. Honestly, I didn't feel like I failed you last week. I have to be very honest with you. You didn't come to the show this week at all. So go home and then go and do what you did last week. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Dial *365 *366 hash. James short code is BW1. Today's eviction. Please vote. We are going for Sefako Jalin.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Sefako Adevi Jalin, a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2 reading competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I've been joined by Sefako. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing just great. Ready?
Yes, please.
Sefako is ready.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Addo farewell, commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part of failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military who were being tried with him to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and installed the Army Force Revolutionary
It is no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as that divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Professional National Defense Council when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incident of the Afrique 3 months tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as military leader and 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was forfeited in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equal dynamic Nana Akunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a sturdier pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, who bore for him 2 children. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you, Sefako. Judge Kel, she's ready.
Sefako.
Uncle.
Today you seem to be down. I don't know why, but in general, you've done well. Your pronunciation of some of the words, we have coup, C-O-U-P, coup. We have tribunal, revolutionary, provisional, fortified, okay?
Okay.
Not forfeited, and study, all right? In all, you did well. Well done.
Thank you.
In all, she did well. To vote for her, dial *365 *366#. Her short code is BW2. Judith Edinam is our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Judith Edinam Henyu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. To keep me in the competition, please vote for me. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Judith here with me. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. Please, what about you?
Why were you looking down while talking? Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, Judith is ready.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Farewell, commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the tributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight to his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, headed by Rawlings. Thereafter, JJ to all and his wonder that he came to regard June 4th as that divine day. He as the chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the violent at times lawless incidents of the AFRC 3 months tenure of winning him passionate admirers. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union and his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Akunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a sturdy pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest whom Zenator is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You one of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judith. Judge Evans, Judith is waiting for
Judith.
comment.
Yes, Uncle.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Were you feeling cold?
Yes.
Because your voice, some of the words, I wasn't hearing you at all. Anyway, you made some few mistakes. Let's go through them. Commandant.
Cool.
Soul. Tried. Revolutionary.
Originally.
Yeah, re-emerged.
Re-emerged.
And I think tenure. And then vociferous. Yeah, you made these few mistakes. So you sit up next time. But you've done well. I like your hairstyle.
Thank you.
Tell mommy has done so well.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Judith going to tell mommy that she has done so well. You need to vote for Judith because today is eviction. Pick up your phone. Dial *365 *366 #. Her short code is BW4. Please vote as many as you can. We are going for Isabella.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Isabella Khanna. I am a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Isabella here with me. Ita, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Please, what about you?
I'm okay. Is your voice normal for you?
Yes, please.
Are you okay?
Yes, please.
All right, sure. Isabella is ready, please.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Akufo-Addo farewell commandant. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader, such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man. Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive, he gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, headed by Field Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Thereafter, JJ to all the sundry in Ghana, he re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived, the violent and at times lawless incidents of the 3-month tenure of office and of the early years. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Konadu Ejimai Rawlings, who proved to be from us at Bookworm. We say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of your great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge Kel.
Isabella,
Yes, Uncle.
you were shivering from the beginning. Okay, so it made you fumble with certain words. You missed words like energetic, ascribed, tribunal, and the abbreviation FLT stands for flight, but you were able to get the lieutenant correct. So punctuations are there to make your reading lively. So do pay attention to your punctuations and keep up to speed so you don't miss paragraphs. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Isabella. To vote for her, dial *365 *366 #. Her show code is BW5. Gabriel Lutrot is next.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Gabriel Lutrot, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Lutrot here. How are you?
Please, I'm fine, thank you. And what about you?
I'm doing good. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Ready to read?
Yes, please.
And read well?
Yes.
Okay. Luchot is ready.
J.J. Rollins tributes by Nana Akufo-Addo Dankwa. Charismatic and energetic, fearless leader. Such were attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being and install the Armed Force Revolutionary Council (AFRC). He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC. He was the longest-serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice-elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajeman Rawlings, who proved to be a senator, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were once sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you too. Judge Evans, comment.
Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I sincerely think that you did well this week.
Thank you.
But you see, you still have to do more. Is that okay? Because from here, semi-finals and then finals, you have to be in the finals. Is that okay?
Okay.
Some of the words, I don't know why you missed them. I don't know whether you were, example, charismatic. It's not too much a big word that you cannot mention. Is that okay? So
Yes.
next time, pay attention. Okay?
Okay.
Ascribe, tribunal, study, all these words, you miss them, which is not acceptable. Okay?
Okay.
So go and do your homework well. Above all, you did well. Clap for yourself. All right. Thank you.
To vote for Gabriel, dial *365 *366#. His short code is BW6. Vote as many as you can. Today's eviction I've been repeating, so please pick up your phone and dial your favorite reader's code and vote as many as you can. Theresa Davis is coming.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Teresa Davis, a participant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Standing here with me is Teresa Davis. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm okay. Can you please start reading for us?
Okay. Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Akufo-Addo Pharaoh. Commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight to his character, and when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibilities, the attempt and request the NCOs who were tried with him to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council headed by First Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Therefore, JJ to all and standing in Ghana, it's no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as the drive day He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, where he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the Africa's 3-month tenure of office and one of the early years of PNDC, the Rheumatics record winning him passionate admirers. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest of whom, Zaneto, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us to Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You are one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Kell.
Well done.
Thank you.
But because you were speeding, you weren't paying attention to some of the words and punctuations. The punctuations are there to make your reading lively so that we can understand what you are reading. So you pay attention to punctuations. You miss words like revolutionary, cool. There are certain words in your passage. They are abbreviations. So you should learn how to pronounce abbreviations. Then in your last paragraph, it says from us at Bookworm, but you said from us to Bookworm. So you pay attention on what is scrolling on your screen. Well done.
Thank you.
Vote for Theresa by dialing *365 *366#. Her short code is BW8. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for Inshira Enyan.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Inshira Enyan Phoebe, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Inshira here with me. How are you?
I'm fine.
Ready?
Yes.
Inshira is ready.
Jerry John Rawlings, tribute by Nana Addo Akufo-Addo farewell commandant. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibilities for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him to be absolved and freed from the tribunal and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Thereafter, JJ to all and sundry in Ghana, it's no wonder he came to regard June 4th, that divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led a successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent, at times lawless, incident of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule are matters of record, winning him passionate admirers, vociferous critics, and determined lifelong enemies all at the same time. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice president-elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union and was with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the oldest whom Zaneto is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You are one sincere and honest fellow of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you've made. Thank you.
Judge Evans.
Inshira Anan, yenye udeni uye boy. Inshira Anan, yenye udeni uye boy. Charlie, you are too good. But you missed 2 words. I can't forgive you. Let me just mention them. farewell, and then tribunal. But Charlie, you are too good. You are too good. But next time you take your time. Some of the times your voice was shaking. Is that okay? Thank you.
To vote for her, dial *365 *366#. Her short code is BW10. We have to go for a breather to acknowledge our sponsors. Please stay tuned.
Welcome back from the break. You're still live on Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Our next reader is Daniela Norte.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Daniela Norte, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
Daniela, you are welcome.
Thank you.
And how are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Farewell commanded. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his past in the field effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept the responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and installed the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, headed by FLT Jerry John Rawlings. Thereafter, JJ to all and sundry in Ghana. It's no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as the divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful cutback that brought the short-lived Third Republic to the end of 31st December 1981. The violent at times of lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and the early years of PNDC rule are matters of record, winning and his passionate admirers, vociferous critics, and determined lifelong enemies, all of the same. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union and celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Adjumai Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest of whom, Zanita, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learnt a lot from you and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you to you too. Judge?
Well done. Daniela?
Yes, please.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. One thing you should note going forward is check your breath control. Okay, it's very important in reading. So your breath control.
Okay.
Nonetheless, you made some few errors pronouncing certain words. So let's take them.
Okay.
The first one is tribute.
Tribute.
Then we have coup.
Coup.
COUP. The P is silent, so coup.
Coup.
Then tribunal.
Tribunal.
Yes. Then there was an abbreviation there. FLT is flight.
Okay,
And
FLT, flight.
The LT is lieutenant or lieutenant. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Then the last one is companion.
Okay.
But in all, you did well.
Okay, thanks.
If you want her to progress to the next stage of the competition, all you need to do is to pick your phone. All networks in Ghana. What are you waiting for? *365 *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW11, or you download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to polls, you select Bookworm for Kids Show, you tap on her picture to vote as many. Our next reader is Chris Yaboa.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Christiana Utputi, a contestant of the Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Chris, you are welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
You know we're still reading from the teleprompter, right?
Yes.
And our next stage is the semi-finals. You need to give out your best. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Jenny John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo farewell. Commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the Obotic Corps by May 1597. He gave out his trial on important insights into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept solely responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule are the matters of record, winning him important medals. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consorts, the equally dynamic, continuing his tradition of public services. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. We were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Chris Yaboa. I'm sure Judge Evans is ready.
Chris Yaboa,
Yes, sir.
you've committed so many mistakes we have to go through.
Okay.
It's very important. The first one is tribute.
Tribute.
Yes. Fearless.
Fearless.
Abortive.
Abortive.
Cool.
Cool.
And then soul. I heard you say solid. It's not solid, it's soul.
Soul.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
Re-emerged.
Re-emerged.
Tenure.
Tenure.
Union.
Union.
And then dynamic.
Dynamic.
These words, you got them wrong. I understand you were trying to beat time and all that, but you did well. This week was better than last week.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
To help Chris qualify to the semi-finals of Bookworm, all you need to do is to dial *365 *366#. His short code is BW12. Our next reader is Safohene Kofi Boateng.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Safohene Nana Kofi Boateng and a contestant of the Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Safohene, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Still reading from the prompter.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
John Jerry Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo farewell. Commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man John Jerry Rawlings, their young Air Force officer, who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the field effort. He gave us his trial an important insight to who his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being with him to be absolved free by the tribunal, and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council headed by Lieutenant John Jerry Rawlings year after JJ to Sandri in Ghana. It's no wonder that he came to regard June 4th the Divine Day. He agent as chairman to the professional where he led Republic to an end of 31st December 1981. The violent, at times lawless as incidents AFRC 3 months tenure of office and early PDNC rule, the matters record, meaning him passionate admirers. How was the longest serving ruler in our history? Years as a military leader and 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children and elders, whom Zaneto contributing his tradition public service. From as Bookworm, he rest in peace, who were sincere and honest follower Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you and will grow up. Let our children know the great history you have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Safohene Kofi Boateng. I don't know what is happening, but I'm sure Judge Kelvin will have a lot to say.
Safohene.
Yes, Uncle.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. It is a passage, and you have to follow suit.
Okay.
And a passage is made of a sentence. So punctuations count when reading, because we need to understand what you are reading. Viewers out there have to understand you. Another thing you should note is your breath control. Okay? Control your breath so you can read properly for us to hear. Your first sentence, the passage said Jerry John, but you said John Jerry. So please follow what the passage is saying and read accordingly. You made few mistakes, including charismatic, ascribe, revolutionary, re-emerged, invaluable, and continuing. Nonetheless, you did well.
All right, thank you so much. So those were the comments from Judge Kelvin. If you are home and you want to see him qualify to the next round of the competition, it is *365 *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW13. I'm sure if you are there, you want to chill a bit. So I recommend to you Bell Cola, Bell Malt, Bell Squeeze. You want to take water? Then it is Bell Aqua. Our next reader, ladies and gentlemen, is Abiwakas Khalifu.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Abiwaka Asiyaba Khalifu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2 competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have with me here Abiwakas Khalifu. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Over to you.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, farewell commandant. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and the request of NCOs who were being tried with him to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and installed the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, headed by Flight Jerry John Rawlings. Thereafter, JJ to order and sundry in Ghana. It is no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as that divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule and are matters of record, winning him passionate admirers, vociferous critics, and determined
He was the longest-serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice-elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Konadu Ejeman Rollins, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest of whom, Zaneta, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learnt a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know the great history you have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Abiwakas. Judge Evans' comments.
Abiwakas.
Yes, sir.
I really enjoyed your reading right from the beginning till I think the last 2 paragraphs. You did so well. Your words were clear and your punctuation were on point. But you missed some few words you have to go through. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, this person is a key figure in Ghana, so we can't allow you to pronounce the name anyhow. Is that okay?
Okay.
That's the person of Nana Ajiman Rollins. Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins. Is that okay? And then Zaneto. Apart from that, lieutenant, and then I think tenure, and then vociferous. You missed those words.
Okay.
But above all, you did well. This week was better.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
If you want to see him next week in the competition, all you need to do is to pick up your phone, *365 *366#, and then you proceed to his code BW15. Coming up is Lolonyo Abra Anku.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Lolonya Abra Anku, a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in this competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Lolonyo Abra Anku joins me here. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, over to you.
Judge Orange Tributes by Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, farewell commanders, charismatic and energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the field effort. He gave at his trial to an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him to be absorbed and freed by the tribunal, and installed the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Thereafter, he re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led a successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule are matters of record, winning him passionate admirers, vociferous critics, and determined lifelong enemies all at the same time. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and valuable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the oldest of whom, Zaneta, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learnt a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you, Lolonyo Abra Anku. Over to you, Judge Kelvin.
Well done, Lolonyo.
Thank you.
Few words to check. The first one is cool. C-O-U-P. Cool.
Cool.
The P is silent, yes. And then you check your breath. In as much as you want to keep up to speed, check your breath so that we can hear you and get the words out, okay?
Okay.
All right, the next word is invaluable.
Invaluable.
And vociferous, okay? But in all, you did well.
For her to progress to the semi-finals, all you need to do is to download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to post, you select Bookworm for Kids show, you tap on her picture and vote as many as you can, or on all networks here in Ghana, *365 *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW17. Our next reader is Rachel Megayo.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Rachel Megayo and a contestant for Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Rachel, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Are you ready for today?
Yes, please.
All right, over to you.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo farewell. Commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man. Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and request to the Noakes were being tried with him to be absorbed and freed by the tribunal and install the Armed Force Revolutionary Council, headed it to Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings after JJ2. June 4th as the Divine Day, he re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents at the 3-month tenure of office and early years of winning determined lifelong enemies all the same time. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as military leader and 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with the celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ejima Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and with 4 children, the eldest of whom Zinato is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were once sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially Season 1. We have learned a lot of you and will grow up soon. Let your children know great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rachel Megayo. Judge Evans, comments.
Megayo.
Yes, sir.
Let's go through these few mistakes we made first so we can talk about the rest. The first one is charismatic. I heard the word like a Hebrew word in my ears when you pronounce it. You see? Tribunal, coup, violent, and then civilian. Do you know why I said that? I said that because we are climbing higher to semi-finals and from there, finals. So some of these mistakes, you can't afford to be making them anymore. Okay, at the beginning, fine, we can overlook them. But this time, when you are reading, pay attention and then pronounce the words as they are. Is that okay? But you did so well. Okay, thank you.
If you want Rachel to make it through to the semi-finals of the competition, *365 *366#. Her short code is BW18. Our next reader coming is Inshira Ofusu.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Inshira Ofosu Odro, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining me now is the boy, the man himself, Inshira Ofusu. How are you doing?
Uncle, please, I'm fine.
Are you ready for today?
Yes.
Remember, from here is into the semi-finals. Yes. All right, over to you.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo farewell. Commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave at his trial an important
insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOS were being and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council AFRC held. Here he met as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incident of the AF's 3 months tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule are matters of the record-winning impersonate amongst foreigners. He was the longest-serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice-elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, that equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to very end, and who bore him 4 children, and eldest of whom Zanetta in. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere of honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Judge Kelvin, over to you.
Ishura?
Uncle.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, the competition is getting closer to its peak, and therefore you should also up your game to catch up. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, you were rushing on some of the words, so you couldn't pronounce them well for us to hear. Tribute, charismatic, energetic, cool, tribunal. Okay, so you pay attention to the words in the passage and follow accordingly. But well done.
Yes, Uncle.
To keep him in the competition, *365 *366 hash. His short code is BW19. You're still live on Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. This is the quarter-final stage. From here, next week, it is straight into the semi-finals. But then today, there must be eviction with the upper primary category. We take a break to acknowledge our sponsors. When we are back, the show continues. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Alone, we are smart, but together, we are brilliant. Still watching Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. We have Prince AJ as our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Prince AJ, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Prince, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Prince is ready.
Judge Rawlings Tribute by Nana Dodanko Ekufuado, farewell commandant. Characteristic and energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man. Judge Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the October coup of May 1597 and was sentenced to death of his part in field efforts. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept the NCOs were being tried and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFCR, headed by Flight Lieutenant Judge Rawlings. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violence ended at time lawless incident of the AFRC 3-month tenure of office and the early years PNDC. He was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins. He proved to be a steady pillar and available companion to the very end, and who bore him for children and the elders, of whom Zanetta is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, he said, "Rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you. I let great history of you made. Thank you."
Well done, Prince. Judge Evans, comment.
Tribunal,
Incidents,
tenure,
tenure,
and then fortified.
and fortified.
So these words, you couldn't get them correct. So next time, you watch them.
Okay.
You did well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You did well, Prince. To vote for him, dial *365 *366 hash. Prince short code is BW21. Vote as many as you can. Today's eviction. So please pick up your phone and vote. Annabelle Smith Yeboah, it's coming.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Isabella Smith Yeboah, a contestant of Bookworm reading competition. Please vote for me to keep in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Anne, welcome.
Thank you.
It took you so much time to respond, right? We're thinking through what to say to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, me.
Please read.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, farewell commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man. Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the field effort. He gave at his trial an important insight to his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him to absolved and freed by the tribunal, and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council AFRC, headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings Theater. He re-emerged as a chairman of Provisional National Defense Council (PNDC) when he led a successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years rule, PNDC rule. He was the longest-serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader and 8 years as a twice-elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, who bore him 4 children, the eldest whom Zanito is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot of you and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Annabelle Smith Yeboah, it's done and ready for comment. Judge Kel.
Annabelle.
Yes.
How are you?
Peace, I'm fine.
Okay. Your tone is down today. Nonetheless, you did well. Anytime you're speeding up, you check your breath control, okay?
Okay.
All right. So there were a few words you had challenge with. One is cool. The word is cool. C-O-U-P. The P is silent. Then we have absolved, okay? Short-lived. Okay. And a lot from. not a lot of. So you pay attention to the words in the passage as you speed with how we scroll up, okay? Well done.
Please pick up your phone and dial star 365 star 366 hash, followed by Annabelle's short code BW22. Today's eviction, please vote for her. Kasmira Tete is our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Kasmira Tete, a contestant of Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Mira, how are you?
I'm fine.
I can see you are fine today.
Yes,
are you
please.
ready?
Yes, please.
Please start reading.
Jerry John Rawlings tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Farewell, command it. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave, as a trial, an important insight to his character, where he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCO, who were being tried with him, to absolve and freed by the tribunal, and installed the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFCRC, headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, thereafter JJ, to all and sundry in Ghana. There is no wonder that he came to regard 4th June as that divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Professional National Defense Council, PNDC, where he led a successful coup that brought the short-lived republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC 3-month tenure of office and of the early of PNDC rule are matters of record, winning him passionate admirers, vociferous critics, and he was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military leader, 8 years as twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedo Agyeman Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, the eldest of whom, Zanitor, is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You are one sincere and harness follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge Evan, she's ready for comments.
Kasmira,
Yes, please.
if I've ever enjoyed you, this is the time.
Okay.
Is that okay? You did so well today. What did you eat today before coming? In fact, you are super. Is that okay? You did so well.
Thank you.
You did so well. You made some few words. Let's go through them. Energetic, I think provisional, and then tenor. You missed those words. Apart from them, you are cool.
Thank you.
To vote for Kasmira Tete, dial star 365 star 366 hash. Her short code is BW25. Today's eviction, ladies and gentlemen. So pick up your phone and vote as many as you can for your best reader. Who do we have here? How are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready to read?
Yes, please.
Please, FM is ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next reader is Nanama Ofosu Aye.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Nanama Ofuswaye and the contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining me now, we have Nanama Ofosu Aye. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Over to you then.
Jerry John Rawlings, tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Farewell, command it. Charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man, Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive coup of May 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death for his part in the failed effort. He gave, and his trial, and an important insight into the character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the attempt and to request the NCOs who were being tried with him and to be absolved and freed by the tribunal, and install the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, thereafter JJ to all the sundry in Ghana. It is no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as a divine day. He re-emerged as chairman in the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful coup that brought the short-lived Third Republic to an end on 31st December 1981. The violent and at times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of office and of the early years of PNDC rule, the matters of record, winning him passionate admirers, ferocious critics, and he was the longest serving ruler in our history, 11 years as a military ruler and 8 years as a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work and his union by his celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rawlings, who proved to be a steady pillar and invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore him 4 children, to the eldest of whom Zaneto is continuing his tradition of public service. From us at Bookworm, we say rest in peace. You were one sincere and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learnt a lot from you, and we will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history you have made. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Nanama Ofosu Aye. Judge?
Nanama.
Yes, please.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so far so good, but as the competition proceeds and progresses to its peak, I would urge that as you try to beat the count, you check your breath control, okay?
Yes.
You take your time. So when you pronounce certain words, we can hear them clearly. So you don't have to go over words and repeat them once again, okay? Okay, I think one word you had challenge with was vociferous, okay?
Okay.
But in all, well done.
Thank you.
To help Nanama qualify to the next round of the competition, all you need to do is to pick up your phone, *365, *366#, and then you proceed to her code BW26. Our next reader is Betsy Cuisin.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Betsy Cuisin, a contestant of Bookworm Season 2. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have with me here our final reader for today in the person of Betsy Cuisin. Welcome, and how are you doing?
Sir, please, I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay, so over to you. Let's go.
Jerry John Rawlings, tribute by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Farewell, commandant, charismatic, energetic, fearless leader. Such were the attributes ascribed by many Ghanaians to the man. Jerry John Rawlings, the young Air Force officer who announced his presence in Ghana's politics by the abortive count of March 15, 1979, and was sentenced to death of his part of his field effort. He gave at his trial an important insight into his character when he stood up before the military tribunal to accept sole responsibility for the accept and request the NCOS who were and instead of the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, headed by Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, thereafter JJ to all the sundry in Ghana. To his no wonder that he came to regard June 4th as the divine day. He re-emerged as chairman of the Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC, when he led the successful group and brought the short-lived Third Republic and ended the 31st December 1981. The violence and the times lawless incidents of the AFRC's 3-month tenure of the office and the early years of PNDC rule are matters of record, winning his passionate admissions. He was the largest serving rule in the history, 11 years of military leader and 8 years of a twice elected civilian president, making 19 years in all. He was fortified in his work by his union with the celebrated consort, the equally dynamic Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rawlings,
who provided to be the steady pillar of invaluable companion to the very end, and who bore the 4 children and elders of whom Senator is continuing his tradition of public service. From us to Bookworm, we say rest in peace. We were one since and honest follower of Bookworm, especially season 1. We have learned a lot from you and will grow up soon and let our children know of the great history have made. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Judge Evans.
Cuisin.
Yes, sir.
What's up? Hope you are fine.
Yes, please.
All right. You did some few mistakes. Let's go through them, okay?
Okay.
So you couldn't pronounce tribute correctly.
Okay.
Commandant, right? Ascribed. Abortive. Cool. Install. Companion. We at Bookworm. Okay? Now, like I told you last week, you are good. You can pronounce them.
Yes.
Just that you are rushing. Is that okay?
Yes,
I understand you want to beat time and all that, but make sure you pronounce the word as it is in the passage.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
So you do all, eh?
Okay, thank you.
If you want to see Betsy Cuisin in the next round of the competition, all you need to do is to dial *365 *366#. Her short code is BW28. So we are done with the reading for the upper primary category, and it's time for eviction. This is serious and very hot. But before we do that, let's take a break. I need to chill with the bell cola. So we'll be back after this.
Time up, time up, time up. It's time for eviction. Contestants, please join me if you hear your name. James Dogley, Lolonyo Abra Anku. We have Kasmira Tete, Judith Edinam, and Gabriel Luchard. Before I say anything, I want to say congratulations to you all. Well done for making it here. Please, a step forward if you hear your name. James Dogley and Gabriel, a step forward. The men, step forward as a man. Yes, you are a man, so you step forward as a man. Very bold. Yes, just out. James Dogley is making me laugh here in the studio. Guys, you did very well. You read well. Judges gave their best score. And I think the public also did their best by voting for you. But some of you, it's a must that you leave us. We can't take all of you to the finals. So, Gabriel, a step backwards. Judith, a step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad and happy to announce to you that James Dogley and Judith made it. Congratulations, you can leave us. You guys are not happy you made it, right? You wanted to go home? No, they say. Okay, so I have Lolonyo, Kasmira, and Gabriel, the last man standing between the ladies. Lolonyo, clap for yourself for a good work. You've done well, so clap for yourself. Kasmira, a clap. Gabriel, a clap. Well done, well done. Kasmira Tete, Lolonyo Abra Anku made it. So congratulations, you two can also leave us. Gabriel, I'm sorry to announce to you that you are leaving Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. This is the end of the road for you with us. So, Dr. Kuku Baini, CEO of Media 7 Group of Companies, can you please do us the honor and present his award to him? Dr. Kuku Baini. Okay, we have Dr. Kuku Baini with us, presenting drink from Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Congratulations, Gabriel. You've done, yes, Doc is saying you did well. Congratulations to you. Okay. And that is a certificate to show that Dr. Kugubani is making everything, he's doing everything himself. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations to Gabriel. Well done. brought to you by Doxa Open University Media 7 Platform, Get Event, and Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell Beverages. Doc is trying his best to console Gabriel Luchot. FM will be back with the next batch.
This is Bookworm Season 2, Eviction into the semi-finals for the upper primary category. If you hear your name, you join me on stage. Sefako Jalen, Inshira Anyan, Betsy Cuisin, Isabella Khanna, and Teresa Davies. So these are next set of batch. Who is going home? They came, they did their best, and you, the viewer at home, you saw and you voted. It's time to do the job. If you hear your name, a step forward. Betsy Cuisin, Teresa Davies, Sefako Jalen. Wow. 2 at the back, 3 in front. Sefako, sorry, a step back. Okay. I have to say, Betsy and Teresa, you've made it through to the next round of the competition. Congratulations, and you can go backstage. See you next week. Okay. So I have Isabella, Inshira, and Sefako, who is leaving Bookworm today and who is staying. Isabella, a step forward. Sefako, a step forward. It is now 2-1. Inshira at the back, Sefako and Isabella in front. Inshira per scores and performance here at Bookworm and the public votes. I have to say, you have qualified to the next round of the competition. Inshira, you can go backstage. Congratulations and see you next week. So I have to Sefako Jalen and Isabella Khanna. Hope I got the name correct. This is Bookworm Reading Competition Season 2. If you are home, you need to do one thing. As they come on stage to read, they need your support in terms of voting. That is all they ask from you. Vote for them so they can be in the competition. If your favorite reader goes home, then it means you didn't do one thing. You did not vote. And it is not my fault that he or she will be evicted. Ladies and gentlemen, per their performance, scores from the judges and public votes, I'm sorry to say, out of Sefako and Isabella, the person leaving Bookworm Reading Competition is, I'm sorry, Isabella Khanna. This is where we say goodbye to you. Sefako, you have qualified to the next round of the competition. Congratulations, and you can go backstage. Isabella, we say we love you. Thank you so much. All the way from week 1 up to week 10, you have done your best. But unfortunately, you did not qualify to the semi-finals of the competition. Dr. Kukubaini, please present her certificate of participation to her. We acknowledge you. We love you. Keep reading, keep learning. This is not the end of your journey in terms of education, but here at Bookworm, we say thank you for making such a great journey. Let's have a drink from Bell Beverages attached to the certificate as well. Don't cry much, Isabella. We love you. We love you. Don't cry much. We love you. And that's Tamarinda. You can enjoy it, you know. When you go home, you feel relaxed. And in case you are watching the repeat, then you enjoy. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure Naya is up next with the next batch. Let's have it.
Eviction still ongoing. Contestants, please join me if you hear your name. I have here Prince Ejay, Annabelle Smith Yeboah, Chris Yeboah, and Inshira Ofosu. Okay, so I have 4 contestants here with me. 2 made it and 2 did not. Which, Who is going home? Hands up. Who is leaving? None? But 2 must leave us. So just volunteer and say, okay, I want to leave Bookworm reading competition. Who is going? Insure you will not raise your hand. Annabelle, you too, you will not raise. Prince, you will not. Chris, you will not go home. Okay. They all want to stay here. So please pick up your phone because 2 must leave us. If you don't want your favorite reader to go home, you can vote now. Pick up your phone. Dial *365 *366 hash followed by their code. So please vote now. A step forward if you hear your name. Prince Ejay, Chris Yeboah. A step forward. Congratulations and well done for participating in Bookworm reading competition. Chris, a step backwards. Prince, a step backwards. Annabelle, a step forward. Inshira, a step forward. Prince Ejay and Annabelle Yeboah made it to the next round. Congratulations, a clap for yourself and you can leave us. Well done, congratulations, congratulations, congrats. I have Chris and Inshira Ofosu. I said 2 will leave, and I have 2 here with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we asked you to vote. They read very well. I know you enjoyed their reading, but why didn't you vote for them? Chris and Inshira, well done. Congratulations. This is not the end of the road. You can go home and keep reading, okay? Viewers, I'm happy to announce to you that they made it. Clap for yourselves. Well done. Congratulations. They made it. Okay, FM will be back with the next batch.
It's time to have our final badge for the upper primary category. Remember, this is Bookworm reading competition, and we are up for eviction into the semi-finals. If you hear your name, you join me on stage. Daniela Norte, Safohene Kofi Boateng, Nana Ama, Rachel Megayo, and Abiwakas Khalifu. So your other colleagues, they've already seen and known their fate in Bookworm. It's time for you people to know whether you are saying goodbye to us or you are qualifying to the next round of the competition, which is the semi-finals. I'm sure viewers at home are ever ready, and if you are, a bit tensed, then I recommend to you products from Bell Beverages. Get some Bell Cola to calm your nerves down because maybe you did not do one thing, and that is voting. If you hear your name, a step forward. Safohene Kofi Boateng. Nana Ama Ofosu. Nanama, you came, you read, judges gave their scores, the public voted, and those in charge of collating the results are saying, Nanamo Fusuaye, you have qualified to the next round of the competition. You can go backstage. Thank you so much. See you next week in the semi-finals of the competition. Safohene, how are you doing? You're a bit tense. Safuhene, step back. A step back. Go back to your line. Thank you. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Daniela Naughty, a step forward. Rachel Megayo, a step forward. From this moment, the competition gets tougher and more intense. And I'm sure with all that is going on, there's one thing running through your mind. Why didn't I vote? Why didn't I vote? Remember, we are here to just do one thing, to make sure we run the show. At the end of the day, what happens, we don't know how the coalition is even looking out for at the end. Okay. Daniela Naughty. You came, you saw, but a step backwards for me. Go back. Abi Wakas, a step forward. No, move to that side for me. Move to that side. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rachel Megayo and Abi Wakas Khalifu. The two of you have to do this in the name of Bookworm Consult and not in the name of FM. Per your performances and public votes, the person leaving us today is Rachel Megayo. Abi Wakas Khalifu, you have qualified to the next round of the competition, so you can go backstage. Dr. Baini, please do the presentation for us before we continue with Daniela Naughty and Safuhene Kofi Boateng. Rachel Megayo, we appreciate your performance here at Bookworm. This is not the end for you. Doc, please present her award. Thank you so much, Dr. Baini. He is the CEO for Media 7 Group of Companies and Doxa Open University. Thank you so much, Rachel Megayo. This is not the end. Oh. You see, we asked you to vote. The public, you are not doing one thing for us. Help them by voting for them. Okay, so I still have to standing on stage, and I have to do the needful. Among the two, who is going home and who is staying? If you hear your name, you step forward for me. Again, Daniela Naughty, a step forward. Daniela, I have to say this. It's time to know your fate. And that is pay your performances and votes. I have to tell you that you have qualified to the next round of the competition. Daniela Naughty, congratulations and see you next week. The person leaving us is Safuhene Kofi Boateng. Safuhene, this is where we say goodbye to you. We appreciate your efforts from day one, all the way from the audition up to week 10 of the competition, which is the last day of the quarterfinals for Bookworm reading competition. You did your best. You did well. But some must leave and some must continue. This is Bookworm reading competition, receiving her certificate of participation from Dr. Kuku Baini. Thank you so much, Doctor. All right, so let's turn ourselves, and when we are back, the show continues. I'm sure if you are home, we are done. But I'm sure Naya is ready to join me on stage, and then we wrap the show up with our judges. We will see you soon.
The day is over.
Finally over.
Finally, we are done.
Yes, we are done.
And well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Naya. I know it's a sad moment for us all, to say goodbye to some of our readers, but this is a competition and we must progress and pay the rules.
Some must leave us. I was just praying that eviction ain't coming.
Whoa. Yeah, so between our finals, let's see. So we will throw it to our judges. We want to hear from them. We are done with the quarterfinals. We are entering into the semifinals. So what do you have to say, judges, starting from Mr. Kelvin Malo.
So far, so good. Well done, Naya and FM. I know it's not easy. Evicting kids, especially, the emotions attached to it. We all want them here, but hey, it's a competition. We have to crown winners. I would like to say this to our contestants who have progressed to the next stage. It is getting tougher. It is getting competitive. So let's gear up. Let's learn. Let's study at home. Let's know that if we don't read new words, we will come here and meet them. And when you fumble, you will lose marks. So let's do well to learn while at home. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Evans.
Charlie, you all did well. I'm impressed, seeing some of you with the kind of vim you had, Charlie, you have done well. But I must say that I have discovered some talent in the house. Some people can dance very well in this house. And maybe we can assemble them for talented kids. Naya, and then Eugene, and then the other guy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
FM.
Naya?
What are you also expecting?
Well, I expect something new from next week because they've gone through about 10 weeks. They've learnt a lot. And they should put that into practice when they come next week. I'm sure next week judges will not be that favorable. So to the parents, to teachers who are training the kids, trust me, from next week, judges will not be that favorable like they've been doing. I'm sure they will be very, very, very tight with their marks because we need the best for the finals.
That's true.
That is what we're going to meet. So if you are there, if you want to sponsor or support us, it is 0246 916 298. 0246 916 298. The program was proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consultant, powered by the Media 7 group of companies, Ghana's #1 leading 3-in-1 broadcast and communication platform service provider. Offers you a TV and radio channel within 24 hours on your satellite broadcast platform, digital terrestrial broadcast platform, and then on global online broadcast platform. Call Media 7 on 0240 100 100.
And we are sponsored by Bookworm Industries, producers of Bell beverages. You need to chill. You need it. At times, you just need to stress-free your mind and all that. And you need to do that with a bottle of Bell Cola, Bell Squeeze, Apella, Bell Malt, Tropical Splash. There's also Tamarindo, what the local people call Samia, Big Boss Energy Drink, and Bell Aqua Active Formulated Vitamin Water. And that is very helpful for sportsmen. For bulk purchases, call 0544335800.
Now, are you looking for the school that will give you the best in multimedia technology and communication here in Ghana, West Africa, and all over? Then I recommend to you Doxa Open University. Call them on 0202 500 500. Doxa OU, perfecting tomorrow's media today.
And as usual, we are supported by CrossGate Event for the best of event planning, being decor catering services, audio and visual services, rental stationery, and hampers. Call 0264-924-994. And do not forget to visit our social media handles. On Facebook is Bookworm Ghana, Instagram is onebook_wormgh, and YouTube is Bookwormgh. Subscribe.
Yeah, indeed, they have to. They
need to. It's not they have to. They need to subscribe. They need to do that.
It's been an awesome episode here on Bookworm. If you are home, keep voting for them. My name is FM.
And mine is Naya. See you same time next week.